Hello, I'm Jeff Siegel. Welcome to Sunday's video seminar here on SantaAnita.com as we take a look at the 9-race program at the Great Race Place. We'll start things off on the first race. Claiming event for fillies, and number 4, Palooza, looks well spotted to regain her winning form. She was a sharp winner 2 runs back, perhaps in too tough last time when tried over a distance of ground against Allowance Company. But she's back sprinting, back into a high-price claimer, and P-Val riding her back for Doug O'Neill. She's got enough tactical speed to lay fairly close, and she can kick it in. So a repeat of her best race, I would think, would be good enough to win. She is 9-5 on the morning line. May go a little lower than that, so obviously no big deal here with regards to value. But I think Palooza deserves top billing, and in a small field, she shouldn't have any excuses. Moving to the second race, we're going to use 2 horses here. Maiden Claiming race, bottom of the barrel, $20,000 older fillies and mares, and number 2, Ballerina Angel, making her first start since December of 2009, but getting Rafael Bejarano from Marty Jones. So she's trained well enough to consider her a major contender in a very weak race. And then Subtle Greek, blinkers on for Ray Bell. She closed a lot of ground in her debut, promising run when beaten a half length, when second. That race prompted her connections to try her in straight maiden company over a distance of ground on grass, biting off more than she could chew on that day, no factor, but back where she belongs today. And Brice Blanc stays aboard, and if she runs back to her first race, she's going to be hard to beat, especially at this 6.5 furlong extended sprint trip. So Subtle Greek may be the one to beat. She's the favorite on the morning line. Ballerina Angel, the comebacker, the one to fear most. We'll use them both if you'd like in any rolling exotic you may play. That's number 2, Ballerina Angel, number 4, Subtle Greek. Moving to the third race, and this race is a claiming event. 4-year-olds and up in for 40,000, going 6.5. The 2 that I'm going to use here, number 1, Hard Bill, and number 4, Italian Rules. Maybe slight preference to number 4, Italian Rules. But if you're playing any kind of rolling exotics, I would at least use those 2. And you might even go a little deeper. You can make a case for Silver Stetson Man, the number 2 horse, the Baffert comebacker, dropping in for a tag. I could see him if you want to go 3 deep. But number 1, Hard Bill, third beaten ahead in the same race that Italian Rules was second beaten ahead. So there was very little to choose between those 2 in that common race back on February 10th. Italian Rules has definitely has a little bit more tactical speed, but Hard Bill can turn it on late running sprinter there for Mike Pipey. So I can't really separate them. I think either one could win. Italian Rules with Rosario riding him back, maybe a slight edge because of the better tactical speed, but either one could win. So I'm going to use them both in any rolling exotic on my play. That's number 1, Hard Bill, and number 4, Italian Rules. Fourth race, maiden claiming event, $30,000 tag for 3-year-olds, and number 3 on your program is TK46. He looks well spotted to graduate for Jerry Hollendorfer, beaten ahead last time out in a similar race. It wasn't the world's greatest race for sure, but he does have good form. The numbers are okay, and he's worked well since his last race, so he probably has a little bit of improvement in him. Good inside draw, rather modest feel for the level. He's 8-5 on the morning line, no value for sure, but I just don't really like anything to beat him. Looks like he should win, but again, no value. You can play him as a rolling exotic single if you would like, but there are better races to play down the road. Number 3, TK46, our top selection in the 4th race, without any great conviction. 5th race, claiming event, 3-year-old fillies going 6 furlongs, a 12-5 tag. And the 2, actually we're going to go 3 deep here. Number 2, Banana Cream Pie. Also number 6, Hanakkuh. And number 9, Diamond Journey. So 2, 6, and 9. If you're playing an exacta or trifecta box, Banana Cream Pie looked pretty good, winning from off the pace against $16,000 claimer. She drops off that win for 12-5. But she gets an extra half furlong to work with, and she is most effective as a late-running sprinter. And Rosario rides her back. I would think that she'll be tough to beat once again. Doesn't have to win, but if she fires, she's obviously going to be tough, especially in a race that has plenty of early speed in it. So number 2, Banana Cream Pie, arguably our top selection at 5-2 in the morning line. Number 6, Hanakkuh, has got lots of early speed. She's dropping from 20 to 12-5. She will take them as far as she can. P-Val will help, so she'll be out winging, and if she can get loose and improve just a little bit, then number 6, Hanakkuh's got a real good chance. And number 9, Diamond Journey, just broke her maiden, realistically spotted here for 12-5. steadily and slowly but surely improving. She's outside the speed, but Garrett Gomez has a chance to kind of stalk and prompt the pace and then maybe go on with it. So Diamond Journey with another forward move has a chance. She's 9-2 in the morning line. That sounds about right. So 2, 6, and 9. Use all three if you'd like in an exacta or trifecta box, and use all three in your rolling exotics. Sixth race, maiden special weight on the grass for 3-year-old fillies. The three contenders that we see here: number 3, Cadazzle, who looks like the right one. Also going to use number 9, Anniversary Girl, and number 10, Hard to Resist. So 3, 9, and 10 if you're playing an exacta or trifecta box, and certainly if you're playing your rolling exotics, use all three. But I do like the number 3 filly, Cadazzle. She's a nicely bred daughter of Malibu Moon. She looks like she's getting better. Pretty good second last time out for Tom Proctor. The numbers are going in the right direction. Good inside draw with Gomez riding her back. She should be running on strongly late. And she's 6-1. That's a very, very good price. So use number 3, Cadazzle. Also number 9, Anniversary Girl at 8-1. That's a pretty good price as well. She's in the money in her last 4. It won't have to improve all that much. Freshened since early January. Coming back for Hollendorfer. And then number 10, Hard to Resist. Lightly raced daughter of Johannesburg. She's had a couple of runs sprinting. Now she's stretching out and certainly bred for grass. She can make another forward move, especially with the switch to Joel Rosario at 12-1. That is too big a number for her. So let's go 3, 9, and 10. Cadazzle, Anniversary Girl, and Hard to Resist. 3 nice prices. Use all 3 in all of your rolling exotics and an exacta or trifecta box as well. 7th race is Santana Mile. Very difficult race. Spread if you can. The 2 that I'm going to use for sure are number 4, Matto Mondo, and number 6, Indian Firewater. You may want to go a little deeper than that if you can afford it. Matto Mondo was kind of rusty in his comeback down the hill, had speed, faded. His comeback and trained well for Mandela, and switching to Rosario, I think he's going to be a lot fitter today as he stretches out and returns to the main track. So use number 4, Matto Mondo, and number 6, Indian Firewater, coming out of that hot race won by Twirling Candy. Before that, he won the San Fernando. He is a realistically spotted here for Mike Smith. Good tactical speed. Don't think he needs the lead to win, but he should be forwardly placed throughout out of trouble. And if he fires his best shot, he's right there. That's number 6, Indian Firewater. So 4 and 6, and trust me, if you can go deeper, do it. This race could be one from off the pace. I don't really see a real strong closer. Misremembered, obviously, last year's big cap winner coming back. I got to think he's going to need one. That's the way I'm playing. He's working out okay, not great. Might need to race himself into shape. So let's see one first from Misremembered. Trying to get through this race using just number 4, Matto Mondo, and number 6, Indian Firewater. 8th race, pretty good allowance race, mile on the grass. These are fillies and mares. And we're going to use number 1, Granite Girl, also number 6, Belle Swan. So those are the 2. And then I want to throw in number 4, Bar Rock Omama as well. So the actual exacta or trifecta box here, numbers 1, 4, and 6. Granite Girl just won a claiming race, but boy, she looked good doing it. Came from way out of it and won going away. Didn't have any fractions to run at and still got up there first. I'd give her a chance right back for Daryl Vienna with Flores riding her back. Use number 1, Granite Girl, 6-1. That seems fair. Also number 4, Barack Omama. Ran well going a mile and an eighth. She's back to a mile. I think this is a better trip. I think she's more comfortable at a mile than she would be at 9 furlongs. Continuing to train nice and easily in the morning for Mullins. This jock knows her, so use number 4, Barwak Omama. And then number 6, Bella Swan. Kind of stranger danger coming in from England. Her racing post speed figures were very good over there, even though she doesn't look like all that much. But she debuts in this country with Lasix for Simon Callahan, and with Rosario taking them out, and the workouts are solid. She could be very live off the bench. Use her at 6-1 in the morning line. That is number 6, Bella Swan. So 1, 4, 6. Use all 3 in your rolling exotics. 9th race to wrap it up. $16,000 claiming event. A 12-5 tag. 4-year-olds and up. Now winners of 2. And the 2 horses we're going to use here are numbers 2 and 9 on your program. Number 2 is Kim's Leading Man. Number 9, B's Lucky Strike. So 2 and 9 in an exacta box. Use them both in your rolling exotics. Now you look at Kim's Leading Man. The first thing that jumps off the page, he's 1 for 27. So how can you trust him? Well, you can't. However, he's only had 1 start since being claimed off of Barry Abrams by Dave Hoffmans. I thought he ran pretty well in his first start for Hoffmans. He came off the pace and finished well. He can move forward. He's trained well since. Espinoza rides him back. If I'm going to give him a chance to continue his improving pattern for Hoffman's 6-1 in the morning line. You got to use number 2, Kim's Leading Man, despite that 1 for 27 lifetime record. As for B's Lucky Strike, he's 1 for 20. You get the picture here. They're all 1 for something. But B's Lucky Strike is very competitive on speed figures. Earned a career top buyer number last time out when he earned an 85 when he was 4th in a 2-turn race. Now he's that route to sprint play that I like. So B's Lucky Strike could be a late threat. Use him. That's number 9, B's Lucky Strike. So 2 and 9 to finish it out in the 9th and final. And that wraps it up for today. This is Jeff Siegel for SantaAnita.com. Thanks for joining us here. Best of luck today at the Great Race Place.